No one talks about the fact that doubt is one of the biggest parts of becoming successful. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Morph the Goddess, and this is the Good Girl Asylum podcast. Here we talk about spirituality, mental health, and being a woman. So if that sounds like something you would be interested in, welcome to the community. We're very happy to have you. Today, I want to talk about how everyone is always being shamed for having doubts, and how I think it's completely the wrong way of thinking about it, and we can actually use our doubts to manifest and to get to where we want and actually find our ways better. It's always so weird to me that when you're trying to try out something, especially in manifestation, everyone is always like, you shouldn't have any doubts about it, or it's gonna fuck up with your frequency and your energy. 404, as I said that. And it's just not gonna work. It's just gonna fuck up with the whole entire process. You fucked up the entire thing. And I do think that that's not the right way of thinking about it. And if you do have that belief that you shouldn't have doubt unless you're fucking up with your manifestation, that belief is what's actually fucking up with your manifestation. Because every time you do feel some sort of doubt, you think in your mind that you're ruining everything and you're fucking everything up. And that is what is actually fucking everything up. Does that make sense? Doubting your way, your path, your manifestation, your life is normal. It's common, it's normal, it's human. We are designed to have doubts, and not in a negative way. Let me explain a little bit. Doubt is like a tool that you can use to see if you're going the right way, if what you're doing is the right thing. You can use that to really figure out where to go in your life. Now, let me explain what I exactly mean by that. Example, 3 years ago, I was really confused of whether I should study or not, if I should go to university. And I wasn't sure if the feeling that I was feeling, the anxiety and whatever, was because my grandparents were always pushing me and people around me want me to go to university, or if it was because I actually wanted to do it, or if I should have just focused on my music without having to study, because I was like, I don't want to go study for music. I think it's a waste of time. I had a lot of doubt about it, which thinking back about it right now is kind of funny to me, because now I'm like, obviously, like, duh. Like, you wanted to go to university because people were telling you to. But in the moment, it's really hard for you to realize, right? But I had these doubts. I had the doubt of, is this the right way or is that the right way? And if I would settle on one of them, I would feel some sort of doubt. And if I would settle on the other one, I would feel some other sort of doubt, right? And here's how I used it, those emotions, those feelings, to actually choose my way. I was thinking to myself, okay, let's say that I go to university. What are my doubts? I don't think this is what you want to do for your life. You're going to regret the fact that you didn't give your music a try for the rest of your life. I don't think 9 to 5 is for me. Things like this. What are the doubts that I would have if I choose I should focus on music? And the doubts were like, what if I disappoint people around me? What if people judge me? What if people think I'm crazy? What if this? And it's like, okay. I mean, that's very obvious. One, it's about what other people are going to think and what other people are going to make me feel like. And the other one is about, this is just not right for me. So in that situation, I actually used it. I used that doubt to make a decision. I've always been a very intuitive person in terms of making decisions in my life. I think pretty much all of the decisions that I've made in my entire life are based on my intuition. But sometimes, if you've been through a lot and if you're struggling with any sort of mental illness and struggling with anxiety and you're in a very stressful situation, it's kind of hard to hear that voice of intuition, and that can make everything seem very confusing. And I like to say that sometimes the doubts that are coming out are connected to my intuition, and with those I can actually figure out what I do want intuitively rather than the stress. Having doubts when you're trying to make a decision between multiple things, I think is super helpful because of exactly how I said. And if you're going in one path and sometimes there are moments you're tired, things aren't going good, and you have doubt, I think it could be used really good as a checkpoint of, am I still doing this because I really want to and it aligns with me, or am I doing this because I've committed to this dream, I've committed to this goal for so many years, and I kind of have to stick with it even though I still don't want to, even though I don't want to anymore. Like, it's okay to dream of having something for so many years. When you start to get there, you realize that maybe it's not what you thought it is. And it's okay to pivot. But it's also important to know the difference between that and getting to that checkpoint and giving up because you're scared. So I think it could be very destructive is that when you hear that doubt, you run away and you get scared. That's how it can be destructive. But if you use that to actually sit down with it and feel like, okay, what is the doubt that I have? Is it because of limiting beliefs? Is it because I'm going out of my comfort zone? Is it because it's just not right for me? And doing the work, it could be actually the biggest tool that you could use to figure out your way. And I'm the biggest believer of that. It's not a doubt that is destructive, it's what you do with it. If you feel the doubt and you run away, yes, it can be destructive. But if you sit down and you use that and you actually really write down maybe what are the doubts, what is the reason, then it can be an amazing tool to show you. Let's say you have some doubts. You sit down and you write down, these are my doubts. Okay, why do I have these doubts? I have this doubt because I'm getting out of my comfort zone. Okay, then you know that. Then you know that you need to let yourself know that it's safe and you're getting out of your comfort zone, and you should go with a speed that is comfortable for you, and you should go with a speed that you don't suddenly overdo it and overwhelm yourself, right? Or my doubt is because I think people are going to judge me. Okay, then I'm scared of people judging me, then that's what you need to work on. It's showing you, it's literally shining light on what you need to work on. Or yeah, sometimes it's like, I have the doubt that this is not the right thing for me. Okay, maybe now is the time to evaluate. Is this what I still want to do? Then you write down about that, then you journal about that, you think about that, you meditate, or you talk to one of your friends about it. This is what I'm still doing. These are the things that I like about it. These are the things that I don't like about it. And it helps you realize, maybe I need to change what I'm doing. Maybe I need to change the way that I'm doing it. I hope this has been helpful for you guys, and let me know if you want me to make a video explaining how you can exactly use your doubt to figure out what you need to work on. I would be happy to, and I see you in the next one.